in the StreamSteam Discord. So at the very least, you can take those and build an overlay you love with all these modular animations. Everything you've learned so far, though, is the building blocks to becoming a pro at OBS. If you can do everything I showed you, then you can build an entire overlay if you're patient and take it one step at a time. Plus, if you need further help with our overlays, an install guide is linked in the playlist, and we have a list of frequently asked questions in the Discord as well, and about 8 volunteers to help out and get you set up. Okay, let's cover the mixer over here on the right. Let's select our game scene. Now on the right, you'll see that your audio sources are anything that you have in that scene. This could be media files like animations, it could be widgets, really it's just anything that's in there. It might even be your webcam. We're going to focus on just 3 audio sources: our desktop audio, our mic aux, and our game capture. These might not be on your OBS yet, don't worry, they will all be there soon. First, I want you to click on the 3 dots on the bottom of the mixer and click Set to Vertical. I find this just makes it look neater. And then we're going to hide anything that isn't one of those sources I just mentioned. You'll do this by clicking the 3 dots under a source, let's say the webcam, and then click Hide in Mixer Box. Now it's cleaned up, let's add your mic and desktop audio. We'll click on the settings in the bottom right, and below output you'll see audio. So click audio, and then I want you to click your mic aux 1 and select your microphone in the drop down. Nothing. Move on. Good game scene will this. Now I want to add my support bar. The name of my latest follower will appear. So I would click the plus, and I would either click image if my support bar graphic is animated, or I can click media source if it's animated or a video. All of the graphics I used in today's video are available for free for download from my Discord server, linked in the description. I think we have about 3 to 4 dozen fully animated overlays in there now, just for free, so you can have those if you want. My support bars are animated, so I click media source. I'll find my animated bars file on my computer, and I will add them in here. Since they are animated, I also need to make sure I double click my support bar layer with the settings open, and then I'll click loop, or else it will stop playing after the animation finishes. Any animation you want to keep playing forever needs loop turned on. This process is also how you can import a frame for your webcam or really any other graphic. But first, we want to add our follower name to our support bars. The issue is OBS doesn't come with label widgets built in, making it a little bit tricky. Instead, you'll have to use Stream Elements to add these. Don't worry, it's actually really simple once you do it once. So you'll head to streamelements.com, you'll log in and connect your Twitch or YouTube account you can stream from there. Click Streaming Tools on the left at your dashboard and click New Overlay. Set your overlay resolution to the same size as your OBS. If you don't know what that is, you can check this in the next video, and it's the base canvas. So for us, it's 1080p. You're going to click the plus and click Add Static/Custom. Click Video, and then in the top right, click Change Video. Upload, and you'll upload your support bar file from your computer. The reason we're adding this support bar graphic again, but now on Stream Elements, is because it would be far easier for us to add the label to fit the bar if we do it all in one place, rather than having a label to element and then trying to make it fit in OBS. Click the plus sign again, click Labels, Follower, Latest Follower, and you'll see it's been dropped in here. But then if you click it, you'll be able to edit what it says up here. It's overlay, made, and imported. Any game scene. Now, I might be setting up a gaming scene, but I'll cover everything you need to know to build any scene you want. Think of this as building blocks. So if someone follows while you're live, an alert plays on screen. Unlike Streamlabs, OBS doesn't come with alerts, but with Twitch Alert, you can set these up in 10 clicks. Or if you're on YouTube, you can use Stream Element. For Twitch alerts, head to your Twitch dashboard, click Alerts, create alert box, name it, click Edit Alerts, and then in the bottom right, copy this browser source URL. Come back to OBS, click the plus, click Browser, name it Alerts, and then paste the copied URL I showed you in the URL box. Click Save, and now if you click Send Test Alert, you'll see you have all the default Twitch alerts set up. There's a full video in the description on customizing these alerts, but now that's the basics, let's move on. Your game scene will probably also need a webcam, maybe some support bars for your latest follower or latest subscriber, and potentially you'll also want your channel screen. First, let's start with the webcam. Let's click the plus again and click Video Capture Device. We'll then select our webcam and then resize it down by clicking the corner and dragging it down. Now, the source list isn't a random order, it's actually layers. Imagine the bottom layer is behind everything else. So if I drag my webcam below my game capture, it is hidden. If you can't see a source, it's worth considering whether or not it's placed in the right section of the list. Now I want to add my support bar to the name of my latest follower will appear. So I would click the plus and I can either click image if my support bar graphic isn't animated, or I can click media source if it's an animation or a video file. All of the graphics I used in today's video are available for free to download from the Discord server linked in the description. doesn't fully animate their flow through their analysis for free, so I have no for it. My support bars are animated, so I click Media Source. I'll find my animated bars file on my computer, and I will put them in here. Since they are animated, I also need to make sure I double-click my support bar layer with the setting open, and then I'll click Loop, or else it will stop playing after the animation finishes. Any animation you want to keep playing forever needs a loop turned on. This process is also how you can import a frame to a webcam or really any other graphic. But first, we want to add our follower name to our support bars. The issue is OBS doesn't come with label widgets built in, making it a little bit tricky. Instead, you'll have to put stream elements to add these. Don't worry, it's actually really simple once you do it once. You'll log in and connect your Twitch or YouTube account if you're streaming there. Click Streaming Tools on the left at your dashboard and click View Overlay. Set your overlay resolution to the same size as your OBS. If you don't know what that is, you can check this in Settings, Video, and it's the base canvas. So for us, it's 1080p. You're going to click the plus and click Add Static/Custom. Click Video, and here in the top right, click Change Video. Upload, and you'll upload your support bar file from the computer. The reason we're adding this support bar graphic again, but in on-screen elements, because it will be far easier for us to add the label to fit the bar if you do it all in one place, rather than adding a label to element and then trying to make it a bit yet. Click the plus sign again, click Labels, Follower, Latest Follower, and you'll see it's been dropped in here. But then if you click it, you'll be able to edit what it says up here in the top left. You can change the font, you can change the size of the font, you name it, you can do it here. However, let's actually come with custom fonts that match the design. So for example, this is the pink button. So I'll set this to Blow Brush, so it looks a bit like it's someone scraping it. I'm going to turn on dynamic font size so I can resize it onto the bar, and I'll add a little drop shadow to it. Now, I know I went through that a bit quick, but stream labels are simple to add and really powerful. Even just opening the drop-down, you can see dozens of other types of labels. And if you want, in the playlist link in the description, I have a stream labels tutorial that covers everything you need in about 9 to 10 minutes. This video would go on far too long if I did a deep dive into labels now, so instead I'm showing you the basics so you can get going, and the other video can help you become a pro later. Once you've positioned your label and you're happy with it, you'll click Save, you'll name it, and then click this little chain to copy the URL. Head back to OBS, hit the plot, select the browser source, and paste it in just like you did last time. But extra steps, change the width and height to match what you set your canvas resolution and overlay resolution. So remember, mine is 1080p, so I'll set this to 1920 by 1080p. For you, make sure it simply matches your base canvas. Now, what if I don't like where my bars have fallen naturally and I want to move them all to the bottom of the screen? Well, I can. I just click and drag that source all the way down and it moves everything because I'm simply moving the stream elements overlay I made and imported. But okay, now we're left with 2 support bars. Don't worry, I did that on purpose so I could show you guys how to delete a source. You go down to your source list, click it, and click delete. But if I want to move my webcam and its frame will go around it, I can click and drag each one individually to move. But a much easier and neater way is to select both my graphics and hit the plus button, then add a group source and drag all the sources into one folder named webcam. I can then click the group and move that around and it will move everything inside it. Now we do hit a snag. We have about 3 to 4 support bars on our screen. And yeah, you can use these other bars and things like new donation labels or new sub labels. But if you want to get rid of them or crop anything inside OBS, you can just by clicking on the source, holding down Alt, and then dragging it to resize from the vertical or horizontal boxes. Personally though, I would say if we're resizing or cropping sources that come with stream elements first, I prefer to simply crop and resize it there on their overlay editor, because then it looks just less quality when scaling it up inside OBS. Still drag also works with every other source, and specifically when it comes to resizing a camera. Sometimes you want a square camera inside your game to block less gameplay, so the square webcam frame that is close all our overlay and lay it over webcam.